What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rom, and I'm finally back with another vlog. Now, this is something that I've kind of wanted to include for a while because I want you guys staying fit, whether you in the Matrix or you overseas. Right now, I'm currently back in the Matrix, and I figured, you know, with me wanting to put back on weight again, want to expand my options of what I typically eat. So I figured I kind of go back into what I would normally do. As you can see, the protein powder in the background on top of the fridge. Um, yeah, so I figured why not give you guys a little recipe that I came across from a fitness influencer that I used to watch. Damn, I can't quite remember his name right now, man, but he's pretty famous in that space anyway. I want to Chris Jones if I remember so correctly. So this is kind of like a hamburger helper ish type of casserole kind of a deal. So the ingredients for this right now, right? So you're gonna have your ground beef here, and we are going super lean because even though I'm putting on weight, I don't want to put on fat. Want to put on as much muscle as possible and size. I love the macros on here. Only 8 grams per serving of fat, 23 protein. Yes, sir. All right, and then also with that, we are going to have some chopped onions. Got the chopped onions, and then for our pasta, we are going to have the penny. All right. So, oh, and can't forget. I almost forgot. Oh yeah. Yeah, but you know what I mean? That good cheddar cheese. That do you mean? Oh no, man. Let's see. This is now my mom had this. I was thinking about mixing it in, but I might leave it out. But yeah. Matter of fact, you know what? I think I might. Let's go ahead and pull the other bag out because I'm thinking about making it super cheesy. And as you guys see, you guys, major staple, man. I highly recommend that if y'all eat eggs, y'all buy them in that kind of carton, bruh. A 60 pack of eggs from Kroger's right now is only about $6.50. Get that, bruh. Think about it, like, do the math on that, you guys. That is a win-win. You cannot beat that, bruh. 60 pack for $6 and some change. Yep, get it. All right, so what we are going to start off doing is we're gonna throw a little bit of this salt here into this bowl of water that I got. All right, and then we are going to bring that to a boil, that hot boil. All right, bring that to a boil. So once that water starts boiling, what we'll do is we will set our pasta in there, and then we'll let that sit in there for about like 10 to 15 minutes. And while that's going, we are going to brown our ground beef at the same time, because I want these to kind of get done around the same time. And the reason being is I'll show you as I'm cooking. All right, so sit tight. Once this gets boiled and we get everything going, all right, I'll continue on. But as you can see, that's all the ingredients. That's everything you need. A little salt, for the pasta and the water. Got your pasta, onions, lean ground beef, cheese. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so you guys, update. Water finally came to a boil. I literally just dumped the pasta in there. And once I noticed it started coming to a boil, I started warming up the skillet, the ground beef. And I am seasoning my ground beef with onion powder, salt, and pepper. Alright? And I'll probably do the same thing for the onions. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do that once the ground beef is brown and the pasta is ready. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, now I went on ahead and strained the pasta, and I got that together in there, and slowly gonna be stirring that together. And I am going to be throwing my onions, chopped onions on here, and get those going. Alright. And as you can see, I'm using the exact same skillet. Using the exact same skillet that I use for the ground beef, because I want the onions to catch that same flavor. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll saute these for about saute these for about 10 minutes, give or take. Then we'll add those in to there along with the cheese, and then we'll be done. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and you know what I mean, a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't see the purpose of adding onion powder to onions. Alright. I don't know, but I don't know if Isaac, if you're watching, let me know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, so alright you guys, so I'm pretty much wrapping up. I've already kind of like sort of started adding the cheese and stirring as I'm getting these. These are pretty much done, so I'm about to go ahead and add these now. And while I'm doing that, I got this like set on low, so that way, you know, that way it kind of keeps things warm. So give me 1 second, let me go ahead and add this real quick. All right. Alrighty. That's that. Throw that in the sink real quick. And continue to stir that pot. Can't really hold it and hold the camera and shit at the same time, but as you can imagine, oh my god, it smells delicious, man. That cheese melting in there with the ground beef and the pasta, and now you add the onions in there, and it's just woo. Thinking about calling this that White Castle special / Crystal special. Y'all don't know where, depending on where you stay in the country, man, if you got a Crystals, man, out here where I stay at, Cincinnati, Ohio, we have White Castle, which is basically the same thing as Crystals. All right, let me put this down, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah. All right, so we're gonna continue to add some more cheese. What I like to do is add a little bit at a time, kind of like in layers, like a thin little coat, like on top, and then kind of mix it in, stir it a little bit. You know what I mean? Try to get that cheese to spread out. I haven't made this in probably a few years, and I promised my mom I was gonna make it because I wanted her to try it and see what she thinks of it. Because let me tell you guys, this is actually very, you guys, this is very, very micro friendly. Very micro friendly, man. Whether you trying to gain weight or lose, bro, either way, you gotta think about it, man. Pretty much got everything. I mean, even though onions isn't your first choice as far as veggies go, there are, onions are good for you. There are micronutrients and antioxidants that are in onions that are good for you. So there go your veggie source right there, your micronutrients. Pasta obviously is going to be your carb source. And you got the ground beef as your protein source. So I mean, you pretty much got everything you need in this dish. If you wanted to serve it with something else, my first suggestion would be something green, something along the lines of green beans, maybe some peas or broccoli. Yeah, that would probably be my suggestion. Just so that way you can get the extra nutrients in to go along with the onions and kind of cover yourself, because you're going to get plenty of carbs and protein between the cheese, the ground beef, and the pasta. So, alright. Gonna stir this a little bit more. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese to it because I did get 2 packs of cheese and I want this to be very, very, I think I'm gonna do that. I want this to be very, very cheesy. So we are gonna add another pack of cheese. And you know what? That last little bit might have been enough, man. I think this cheesy enough right here. Yeah, I think that last little bit made it cheesy enough. So this is, it's pretty much the final touch, you guys. And you see the onions popping, you see the cheese melted in with the ground beef. Man, it's all good, man. We're gonna do a quick taste test real quick. Oh my God. Mom gonna love that, man. I can't wait till she get home and try that. Matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna wait till she gets home. If she does try it when she first get home, if not, I'm gonna just try to wait till she tries so I want her to give y'all her honest opinion on it. All right. Now, for the macros, man, it's pretty easy, bro. I already showed y'all the macros for the ground beef. For every serving, it's for every serving it is 8 grams of fat, 24 grams of 23 grams of protein. Let's see, for the cheese, it is 9 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein. Now, if you really want to go lean with this, because one of the reasons why I didn't mind is because I'm trying to put on weight, and 2, you're really supposed to make this recipe with fat-free cheddar cheese, but the problem is that I typically go to Kroger and fat-free is only sold at Walmart, so I would have had to make 2 stops, and I didn't feel like doing that. So I just went with that cheese. Now, there are other more macro-friendly options like a mozzarella or provolone. For some reason, white cheeses tend to be a little bit more macro-friendly than your yellow cheeses. So keep that in mind in case you want to try an alternative, something that's a little bit more macro friendly. However, if you want to do it with the fat-free cheese, you're gonna have to go to a Walmart or somebody else that happens to sell fat-free cheese. All right, now let's see what else. Oh yeah, the pasta, like 1 gram of fat, 7 grams of protein per serving. And the onions are pretty much 0 and 0. That's all micronutrients. You're not gonna get any fat or protein out of that. So you do the math, man. Is the ratio of fat, the protein is pretty high. All right. So just imagine if you use the fat-free cheese, how lean it will really be. So this is a healthy alternative, but also tasty for you guys. So just want to give you guys some options out there, some stuff that I picked up from another bodybuilder, and y'all know that's how I like to train. In some cases, that's how I like to eat. I eat three regular meals a day and 2 protein shakes a day, which comes up to about 200 plus grams of protein, and I'm usually somewhere between 50 to 70 grams of fat per day, depending on whether I'm trying to stay lean or trying to put on, which is what I'm doing now. All right, so it just depends on what you're trying to do, guys. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. The food is done, but if she comes back, which that reminds me, I need to drink my other shake right now, because I'm trying to do intermittent fasting where I'm eating like 10 hours out of the day, 8 hours out of the day, and then the other 14 or 16 I'm either sleep or not eating at all. So that's pretty much what I've been trying to do. So this is the second shake, and then I got another meal after this, which will probably end up being what I just made and showed you guys. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, see if my mom comes home in time and if she likes it or not, and I'm gonna try to remember to record it so that way y'all guys can see her reaction. All right, deuces.
Give me a couple of forks for. It's after 12 o'clock. We sit down in the car and run out the window.
Well, yeah, because I went.
And we seen you peeping out the window.
Well, yeah, because I've turned out, because I was like.
That's enough. Let me see.
All right, well, I wanted to make sure I got. Oh, let me get this off of here. Alright. Okay. The lid back on here. Alright, you guys. So, I want to get her opinion on this.
I want you people to know I'm already stuffed. Eating out, but. This is really good.
Really? For real?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna tell Ken you made this so you can give him some. If he act like he ain't got no food this week, I'll be like, well, Jerome cooked this pasta stuff. That's good.
That's what's up. And all it is ground beef, pasta, cheese, and onions.
All right.